Hey everybody, Cole here from adlabsmarketing.com, and today we're going to go over how to create custom audiences in both Facebook and Google Ads. Now, the process for creating custom audiences is actually really simple, and we're just going to stay on the high level with this because we don't want to get too specific in this video because it can get a little tedious. But this would be a great way for you to get started with Google, with custom audiences for both Google and Facebook to help you target the right customers at the right time and actually start to see better results with your targeting. All right, so to get started, we actually first need to understand or know what are the URLs we want to track. And for this example, we're going to keep this super high level. And we're just going to say we want to target people that have been a little bit engaged with our service pages. Now, this is a pretty common approach. We want to start maybe at the high level and then work our way down, or from the end of the funnel where someone tried to convert, say, like they wanted to hit this free account audit or this request an appointment page where they would try to fill out the form. Maybe they'd hit this, they'd come to this page, but they didn't take this action. That'd be something that we would want to track. But for this example, we're going to keep it really high level, and we just want to hit the Google and Facebook ads pages. So I've got both these pages opened up here. I'm going to copy this URL, and we're going to start in the business manager for Facebook. And I'm going to show you guys how to go from the Facebook business manager to go and create your own custom audiences. For this example, we're going to hit this up in the top left tab. It says the business manager. And as long as you've already set up the business or Facebook pixel, you should be able to create all of this and not have any issues because Facebook uses the Facebook pixel to capture and receive data from your website or app or platform. Now, as you see, I've already thrown together a few of them, so you can just sort of see what it would look like if it's already in here. Now, when we want to create our own custom audience, it's just right here. It's very simple. We have this big blue button we'll click. It says Create Audience. And you have two options, really. Is look-like audience, where maybe you want to create a custom audience based off of somebody that's already here. So let's say you find that this international brand awareness campaign was really high converting, or this audience for this. And we want to create a look-like audience of these people. So we find people that are relevant to that group. That's where we'd start using look-alike audience. This example, we're just going to use the custom audience tab. So we'll click this. And because we're looking at website traffic, we're going to click website traffic. Now I want to target anyone that has done the following conditions. Sometimes you want to hit all. This is more relevant to someone doing a certain process, so that way you can be fairly granular. That works best whenever you're trying to hit a specific point. But for this example, we're wanting to just see if someone hits one of two pages or both. So for this example, we're just going to go again over here. We're going to copy this URL. We're going to paste that there. So we got the first URL. We got our second URL. All right, cool. So we got both these pages in here. Currently, it says people, we're going to target anyone who has visited these two pages in the past 30 days. If they hit either of these pages in the past 30 days, they're going to drop into this audience. Now, all we have left, this, if I can spell, visitors, I like to do it along this line, service pages, 30 days. And then depending on, I don't always do this, but sometimes I will state that, hey, I'm tracking this custom audience based off of a URL. This is because in both Google and Facebook, you can track based off of specific event actions, where maybe you have a button you want someone to press. Sometimes that's better used whenever you're using an event action. But this example, we're just tracking to see if they hit a page. So this will just register as a page view. So I'm using a URL for the tracking. So again, we're going to copy this because we're going to also use that in Google Ads. Now, all of this is done. All we got to do now is hit Create Audience, unless you want to add a description. Don't need to for this example. Cool. This is done. Now this will start populating, and after some time, once you've reached a certain amount of people, you actually be able to start using that and retargeting those people and start to see some results and see what works. All right, moving from Facebook, we're actually going to jump over to Google. And I don't know if you've had this set up already, but let's say you do. We're here in the main dashboard of your business. We'll go here to Tools. Then we're going to go over to Audience Manager. And then obviously I didn't set up any audiences yet. I wanted to do this with you guys. And we can hit, we have two different things. Both of them are going to work just fine. But let's go here. Actually, we'll start here. We'll go here. We're going to go to website visitors. We're going to keep the same name just for simplicity. And then we need to copy the URLs. And you need to keep an eye on this and make sure that you do this correctly. So we're targeting visitors of a page that match any rule. Each of these little tabs will be a different rule, each section. And we can do one of two things, but because we want to hit, well, we can do one of two things. We can either put both the URLs here, where if someone hits this page and then the other page, that's when they'll become a part of this audience, like so. So this is how it would go, hey, this person went to the social page and the pay-per-click page. They're going to be a part of this audience. But for this example, we actually want to hit anyone that hit either of these pages. They didn't have to hit both pages. So we're going to hit the or tab or the or button, and then it'll start pulling people in that went to either of these pages. Now, again, we want to include these people into this list for 30 days. The membership duration will be 30 days. And we don't need a description for this example. We'll hit create audience, give it some time, and then it'll start populating, pulling in all the data. All right, guys, from there, all you need to do is start, once you've put in all the audiences or the specific audiences you want to target and track based off of URLs or events, you can just start taking these and putting them into your ads and start trying to get results. All right, guys, if you have any other questions, feel free to reach out to us and have a good day.